have the drive to be a trapper. They question my skill and my motive. They call me a Hollywood trapper. I give it my all to this game called trapping so that she can experience the challenge.
Well, it's getting late. Sun's going down, baby. Smell that. Just screams coon. The brush pile set came about.
We as trappers push ourselves to the limits.
This is my first Mississippi cat. I hate him. There's a gray fox down here. I caught this pretty little red right here. That is a monster. He's so big we got to drag him like deer. Peyton's second beaver. This is what you experience when you go on a trapping trip. Brand new Duke trap. Got the FB1. I see the tail. Beautiful. Brand new. Got a muddy mess happening. We got one. Right, exactly what I'm talking about. Right here in this dip. 1 second.
Robby giving the king a poor man's dome. Because you haven't seen that possible.
Got something up here. Aha! 175s are definitely doing their job.
Do you have what it takes to play the game?
Three.
Follow me on my journey. This is my story. This is my time. This is trapping time. Trapping time is brought to you by Dakota Line Snares at DakotaLineSnares.com. Hilltop Outdoor Supply at HilltopOutdoorSupply.com. Duke Trap Company at DukeTraps.com. Southern Snares and Supply at SouthernSnares.com. Old South Lures at OldSouthLures.com. Webster's Predator Control at ShopWebster'sPredatorControl.com. F&T Trading Post at FNTPost.com. Big Game Gut Glove at BigGameGutGlove.com. Night Owl Lures at NightOwlLures.com. Wolf Creek Products at WolfCreekProducts.net. J3 Outdoors at J3O.com. American Coon Cap at AmericanCoonCap.com. Smokey's Deer Lure at Smokey'sDeerLure.com. Funk Trap Tags at FunkTrapTags.com.
Hello folks and welcome to this week's show. This week is going to be a fun show. We are headed to my home state of Pennsylvania and we're going to be chasing those wily muskrats. Now what we did here, we're on this nice little stream here. 20, 25 feet wide, something like that. It's kind of steep along these banks. So what we did, there was really no place that you could see where they were coming up and out of the water. So what we ended up doing, I took my shovel and I cut me out a bench. Now this water level's been rising and going down, up and down this whole week because we had ice, it was iced up for a few days, we had some rain, so I was a little deeper than what I wanted to be. So yesterday I came in, packed a little more dirt underneath of it so to get the trap up a little bit higher. Now we found a few holes down through here, but truthfully, I don't think they're super active holes. I think they're holes that they may use every once in a while, but I don't think they're actually denting in them. But we just took some muskrat lure and set it up there in the banks. When they came in, they had to come up onto the trap and down. And we got a decent rat here. Now I used a fiberglass stake here because the banks were so muddy, I was able to push it down really deep. But we got us a nice, decent sized rat, about what we've been getting. Got a good back leg catch. He probably didn't take him a very long time. He got out there and the water got the best of him. But we're gonna remake this set and just these simple sets. Just remember, as simple as we can keep it, the better. Now we're gonna end up putting lure back in here again. We may even take a little piece of apple because I know there's still a few rats in here. We're gonna try and get as many of them out of here as we can. We may throw a little bit of apple in here, just something to change it up a little bit. But I mean, that's what you're talking about right here. I mean, this is southwestern Pennsylvania where we're at, and that's a good rat. You know, a lot of guys, this is when they get their start, is on these. Once I got a taste of, I was actually a land trapper long before I ever tried to play in the water, and every once in a while it feels good to get out there and play around. But as you can see, we're not trapping the big marshes. We're trapping these little streams and trying to make the best of it. Now as you can see, we got our lure back here and it's still here and we're happy with that, but we're gonna take a stick. We're gonna take this apple, and we're gonna stick it up in there. It may just give him a little bit extra reason to want to come up and check his set out. We got our little shelf there. We'll take our Duke 1.5. I really like these little coil springs. Used to always use #1 long springs, which are a good trap. A lot of guys will argue with the fact, but I like these little traps because they're strong enough. They're going to be able to hold on to anything. But quick remade set. Hopefully it hits again for us.
I've been a professional trapper for over 40 years, and in that time, I've skinned literally thousands of animals. I've learned that it doesn't matter how cool a knife looks on your hip. What really matters is sharpness and reliability. And that's why I created the Weeby Wicked Sharp line of replacement blade knives. These are knives that will quickly skin your critters without skinning your wallet. Visit WeebyKnives.com to get the new Monarch folding knife with 3 replacement blades for just $19.95. Weeby Knives, Wicked Sharp.
Before you make your next trapping supply purchase, be sure to check out TrappingTimeTV.com. We have an extensive line of products and we're adding new products all the time. If you've seen it on the show, we have it. Don't forget to check out the Trapping Time line of baits and lures. You will definitely want to try out our #1 selling Back 40 Predator bait. We also are the home of the Trapping Time Trap Bed Cookie Cutter. Make TrappingTimeTV.com your last stop.
Fur Harvesters Trading Post, Alpena, Michigan. We have all of the equipment that you need for trapping, hunting with hounds, predator calling, and fur handling supplies. We also carry a great selection of tanned fur and fur-related products. Whether you've been trapping for a lifetime or just want to get started in the field, we have everything you need to get you pointed in the right direction. Call us today and we'll send you our full-color catalog where you can get equipped for your next trip on the line. F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post. Everything you need.
Hey folks, this week on the F&T set of the week, we're going to highlight the hags bracket. Now a lot of you guys out there that muskrat trap and mink trap, this could be your new best friend. We're here in Pennsylvania, now obviously it's summertime, but I wanted to show you what this thing is capable of and how in a trapping situation, how I would use it. Now if we look, how many of you mink guys out there would come in here and just start drilling? We got a culvert pipe. But what happens? We got some deep water, but we really don't have any place that we can put a trap. That's where the hags bracket comes in. Now what I've done, I'm using a Duke 1.5, which is my standard muskrat and mink trap. I put about 2 feet of 3/32 cable on it, and I cabled it off to the hags bracket. Now the way the hags bracket works is, we're going to slide this. It has a little hole for 3/8 fiberglass rod. You know, just like you guys use when you're out there putting up electric fence. It's the same exact thing. I like them because they're light, they're easy to carry. All it does is slides down over this and your trap goes on. Let me show you how it goes. All right, now if you see how that thing's setting right there, what's nice about this is I can adjust it. So if tomorrow we come in here, the water level rises or it drops, because you know the thing about mink, it may take them a few days to get back down through here. We want something that's capable that we can come in the next day. If the water level goes up or the water level goes down, we can adjust it. Now I'm going to set this down and watch how simple it is to set. Straighten it up. Now right there, we're probably about 1 inch underwater. The water's kind of deep here. And what's probably going to happen is, if these mink come up for some reason, they're going to try and get around us. So, we're looking at this situation. Well, what can we do to make it better that the animal's going to go in the trap? What's nice about the hags bracket, I can spin this. And I can turn it that way. So now we're on this side. Very simple. I don't have to take a bunch of rocks, build it up, or anything. We're in deep enough water here. We're in about 2 foot of water. So the mink, muskrat, whatever we're targeting, it comes down through here. It gets hit. This trap, when he gets hit, see how easy that came off? It gets him away from the stake, the weight of the trap, holds him down, and drowns him. So, All right, now let's say this, we got another trap here. I'm gonna show you another little trick that I like to use. This situation here, we wanna try and cover as much room as we can with this little trap. We're gonna come in here with another one. That's what makes this universal. We're gonna come in here with another bracket. Move this one down a little bit. And this trap here is gonna sit right in the waterway. So now we have two traps there covering all that real estate. So if that mink or muskrat decides to come up here, there's a good chance one of them's going to hit him. If one of them hits him, it's going to swim away, it's going to get away from it, and there's a chance that you may catch another one if it happens to come down through. That's a simple setup for the hags bracket to turn one set location into two.
From the hills of West Virginia, Smokey's Deer Lures presents the first and only real pre-orbital gland lure in the world. Applying pre-orbital gland lure to a licking branch will allow you to take a complete inventory of the bucks at your favorite hunting spot. Get yours at smokiesdeerlure.com.
For some of us, trapping season never ends. It's in our blood and defines the very person we are. Let Southern Snares and Supply be part of your trapping world. Be sure to try out our best-selling capital punishment predator bait and our new Pure Gator oil.
The Big Game Gut Glove is revolutionizing the way big game hunters and trappers are successful in the field. The 26-inch version fits over your elbows and protects you and your expensive hunting clothing from blood or cold water. They're made to fit your hands from extra small to extra large.
What I like about them, I can feel with them.
Existing products on the market don't give you the feel or protection you need. Wet or dry, the special non-slip grip bonds tightly to whatever you're handling. The Big Game Gut Gloves are reusable so you save money and promoting green.
This portion of the show has been brought to you by American Coon Cap. Go check them out at AmericanCoonCap.com. Welcome back, folks. Now, I just showed you a portion of what the hags bracket can actually do. That's one situation that it's very versatile. Once you start using these brackets, you're going to find out there's so many different variations of making these sets that you're just going to blow your mind. Make sure you get yourself some. You will not be disappointed. Now let's get back to the muskrat action.
Well, we had us just a little, you could almost see where these muskrats were coming up out of this. We're on a short stretch of stream here. I like these overhanging banks because these muskrats, they feel really comfortable in here. I had two sets right here. We put a little bit of muskrat lure. What ends up happening, these rats, they'll come swim along here. They kind of need a break or they want to try to get up and get something to eat. And we made our setup there. Now we got a rat here. I can see him. We were using a Duke 1.5. He came up, he went out, we got him tied off. There's actually a piece of pipe, old gas line running through here. I tied off to it. That way, give him enough wire so he can get out, kind of get out there and get held under the water. Looks like a decent sized rat. We'll get him up out of here. We'll show the remake on it, but very simple animal to trap. Not got a lot of numbers here, but we're actually having a lot of fun with it. All right, folks, as you can see, now what I did, I took a couple little sticks because almost like I'm trapping beavers. I'm trying to fence them in a little bit. I wanted to make sure that when this rat came up, he was definitely going to come up along this edge. Now all we got to do is find our wire. That was a brand new Duke trap that I took right out of the box. I actually modified this and adjusted on the tailgate of the truck. I like to have my traps ready early, but I ended up picking up some more muskrat ground and I started running out of traps, so I broke into the new box and ended up making it work. But this is a nice specimen of a rat. Got a good back leg catch on him. When it hit him, he swam out and down he went. But lots of fun with these little things. Really nice hide here too. What I like about trapping rats is the remakes. They're so fast, they're so simple. You don't have to worry about how bad they tore it up or anything like that. The biggest thing, just get the trap put back in. Now, just like when we're trapping canines, I want that pan just as level as I can get it. And make sure that that trap's bedded solid, because that's good. That's an important thing. These rats come up here, you don't want that pan wobbling. If they get it to wobbling, it's not that they're trap shy, it's chances are they're probably going to kick the trap out of the way and you're not going to catch the rat. But our lure's still up there, we're in good shape. I have another set over here, so if they decide not to come this way, they can come up this other way and we'll still catch them. But that's what it's about right there, having fun on the trap line. That setup there is a sweet, sweet little setup. I've trapped that creek a lot over the last couple of years, and usually you can guarantee, with the minimum amount of rats that we have, usually you can guarantee that you're going to catch a muskrat there. When we come back, we're going to be checking muskrat traps on Thanksgiving Day, and the future of trapping time hangs in the balance. This portion of the show has been brought to you by Murray's Lures and Trapping Supplies, home of Hooben's Top Dog and Cat Cream. Go check them out at murrayslures.com.
Closed captioning for Trapping Time is brought to you by Duke Traps, America's best trap value.
Hags Trapping Products by J3 Outdoors, the most versatile and efficient trapping devices on the market.
F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post, Alpena, Michigan. We have all of the equipment that you need for trapping, hunting with hounds, predator calling, and fur handling supplies. We also carry a great selection of tanned fur and fur-related products. Whether you've been trapping for a lifetime or just want to get started in the field, we have everything you need to get you pointed in the right direction. Call us today and we'll send you our full-color catalog where you can get equipped for your next trip on the line. F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post, everything you need.
We set these traps yesterday, and as you can see, it froze up on us. But we're trapping here in southwestern PA. We just do not have large muskrat populations. So anytime you get a chance to find a little pocket of slow-moving water and you want to catch some muskrats, you better get on it. Looks like we got a pretty decent-sized rat in here. We'll reset these. There's supposed to be a thaw coming here over the next couple of days, so we'll knock this ice out. Chances are it'll probably ice over again tonight, but I know in 2 days it'll be back in the 50s, so we'll be able to catch some more rats. So we'll get this remade. Now this is about as simple as a setup as you can get. We just made ourselves a little pocket set here, and as you can see, we wired off. There's an old gas line coming through here. We just wired off to it. That way he could get out and drown. And just using a Duke 1.5, got a nice foot catch here. I went in here and dug this little pocket, and I used some of our new Trapping Time muskrat lure and just put on a little stick, and you can see he was caught before he ever made it to it. But I came in here, you just come and make yourself a little shelf. I usually like to make them a little bit smaller, but I end up getting into some rock, as you can see in this creek bank, and he just made it a little bit larger. The tighter you can keep it, the better, because the less room they have to go without stepping on a trap, the better. But we got ourselves a really nice rat here. Just a sign is showing that we have a decent little population in this stream, because they've got some little feed beds started with some grass, and we're seeing a few slides. Fortunately, this is the only one that hit last night, but we'll take it. Like I said, the weather's going to change here in a little bit, and we'll be good to go. But good rat. Week of Thanksgiving is when our rat season comes in. It always comes in the Saturday before Thanksgiving. We get that one opportunity usually that week, because then deer season comes in the Monday after Thanksgiving, and then we're kind of fouled up. We can't really get out there and do too much trapping because everybody's out deer hunting. But good start to the muskrat season for me. We're going to remake the set. That's one thing that's nice about trapping muskrats, it's usually pretty simple setup. We're just gonna, if you look back in here, I put a twig in there with some bait on it. And what's nice about these little 1.5 cool springs, they're easy to set. Doesn't take a lot of muscle to get them set. I still, when I'm trapping muskrats, I want them, it's almost like I'm trapping canines. I want that pan to be level, and I want the thing at a hair trigger. So that rat comes in there, I don't want him to have to dance on it. I want him, as soon as he hits, boom. And as you can see, as soon as his hind foot hit, he was caught. There we go. Trap solid, not moving, push the wire underneath, finish muskrat set. We're ready for another one. It's Thanksgiving Day, you know. This is the day when everybody's gathered around the table for the turkey, and I usually spend, it's kind of a tradition for me, because Pennsylvania muskrat season starts the Saturday before Thanksgiving, so I usually try to get out a little bit of a line then. I got Thanksgiving dinner today at 12:30. It's probably 11-ish now, and if I'm telling you right now, if I don't make it there by 12:30, when the in-laws get there, old trapping time may cease to exist, because Mrs. Gilbert's probably going to be a little upset with me. So we're trying to get these traps checked and hopefully make it to the Thanksgiving festivities. So I should be able to get them checked. Most of my sets are close to the road. We got a few more to check, and maybe we'll get lucky and we'll snag a few muskrats and maybe that elusive mink. Well, it's starting to rain here, and we finally got it warmed up. This stuff was all iced over, and of course checking your traps every day and not catching anything gets discouraging, just knowing that there was no sense of busting the ice out. It was eventually going to thaw out. So we're going to check this little stream. I caught one here the other day. It's kind of a slam dunk spot. There's a pipe here, and these rats, you can see where they've been coming up, but this ice has had me screwed up. So hopefully we get in here. We only have a couple traps set. Remember, we're in southwestern PA. We're not overrun by rats, but you can have a lot of fun out here catching a few of them. Yep, we got one. Same place as the other day. Now it's really starting to warm up out here, and I'm gonna get down in here. I hate getting wet. That's one reason I don't like water trapping. But this setup is so easy, and you guys sitting at home going, wow, I mean, I can't, you know, you guys are probably in places where there's a lot of muskrats. You can come in and blow out a lot of sets, and that's really a numbers game. The sign here, I mean, they're coming up here and they're tearing the grass and stuff out, which is awesome, but there's no slides, nothing. I mean, look, rocks. I mean, we got rock banks, so you don't really find a lot of dens where they're going in and out. So this pipe here has been pretty handy as far as the drowning goes. But it's a pretty good rat, not as big as the one we had the other day. But we're using that 1.5 Duke, and you can look, he got full commitment. That's what I like about these. They're a heavy trap, they got a high jaw. When they get caught, it brings them right under the water and drowns them out. But our muskrat lure is tearing it up. It's tearing it up. They're working it pretty good. We thought we had a winner when we made it up, and it really turned out to be something special. Now the water level's changed on us a little bit, but we've got about 1.5 inches of water on top of it. We're not supposed to get any more rain. After this rain today, it's out of here. So our lure is still working. It's still on the stick. So just a nice little shelf for these muskrats to come up out of this water and stay here. So pretty good rat. That's the second one we've taken off this creek, and that's the kind of numbers we're looking at here, folks. But real nice looking rat. A lot of fun. We'll get him out of here and get him skinned out. Now we got us some mink bait. Good times.
Folks, I really hope you enjoyed this week's show. You know, we had a lot of fun chasing these muskrats. Now, we don't live in an area where we have large populations, but we can get out there and have a lot of fun catching a few rats. Even though I cut up all the time, and I always say that's for the women and kids, this guy here kind of enjoys going out and chasing them rats. And for those of you that are wondering at home if Trapping Time's going to be on next year, I made it to Thanksgiving dinner, so there's going to be at least one more season of Trapping Time until the next Thanksgiving rolls around. Be sure to join us next week. We're headed to Mississippi with my good buddies, and we're chasing beaver. And like we always say, we're keeping the tradition alive here at Trapping Time.
Well, oh shoot. That's good stuff right there. That's good TV.
I just had a brain fart, something like, and for all you people that are wondering out there, I did make it in time for Thanksgiving dinner, so Trapping Time will be on the air at least for one more year until next Thanksgiving. Folks, be sure to follow our Trapping Time Facebook page and check out our website, trappingtimetv.com, for all your Trapping Time apparel and trapping supplies.